What is bippity bopping, everybody, boys and girls? My name is Mr. Spade, and before we get into the main beef of this commentary, I want to quickly touch on the new YouTube app that has been released to the Xbox 360. You can now watch YouTube videos in full HD on your TV screen. It's very cool. If you want to see how you use it and you want to get a good introduction, COD-WHY, one of your favorite YouTubers, made a sick-ass video talking about it, and if you like seeing laptops getting crushed by elbows, you will definitely want to check out this video. They talk about the new Xbox 360 app and how to use it. It's very cool. You can go take a look at that. The link will be in the description for you to enjoy. COD-WHY makes some of the best YouTube videos that I know of. They have awesome effects, and one of the best videos that I remember anyways watching of theirs was the dubstep guns. That was absolutely amazing. They were using guns that shot out lasers based on dubstep music. Very cool, very exciting, very entertaining to watch. So guys, go take a look at their channel. Go take a look at their new video talking about the Xbox 360 app and enjoy. You won't regret going to go take a look at their videos. Now let's get into the main beef of this commentary, shall we? Modern Warfare 3 has been a game that I have not played since the release week. So I haven't played it in about 5 or 6 weeks. This is a very old gameplay. This is a gameplay that is 5 or 6 weeks old, and it's using old stuff like the FAD. I don't even know what map I'm playing on. Something like Underpass or something like that. I think that was actually from Modern Warfare 2, but you know what I mean? I'm not even sure much about this game anymore. But why did I drop the game? Well, there are a few main reasons why I dropped the game. The first one being connection issues. I found that when I played the game, I was getting killed around corners a lot. My bullets weren't registering, and it was very frustrating to play overall. So connection issues. That was the first reason why I dropped the game. The second reason was the balancing of the guns. I find that the guns in Modern Warfare 3 are not as balanced as they were in games like Black Ops, Modern Warfare 2, and COD 4, where you could go around with pretty much any gun and still do well with it. It seems that in this game, in order for you to do well with a gun, you have to be facing absolutely idiots who are blind or deaf, whatever, or you have to be using an SMG or an assault rifle. And this is rather unfortunate. I find that this is the way most Call of Duties play out. You have to be able to use an assault rifle or an SMG in order to do well. Me personally, I enjoy using guns like the shotguns. Shotguns are one of my favorite classes of guns to use in almost every first-person shooter game. And the fact that the Infinity War didn't seem to give the shotguns enough oomph in this game really kind of saddened me. I really wanted to use the shotguns. I was really looking forward to using them in Modern Warfare 3, and they are absolutely crap. You can't use them at all. They seem as though they underpower them to a point where they didn't want people to be using them. In Modern Warfare 2, they were overpowered. Modern Warfare 3, they're underpowered. Crazy. It's ridiculous. Next reason why I dropped Modern Warfare 3 was because of the full party issue. I find that for a multiplayer game to be able to hold your attention for a really long time, it has to be able to be played by yourself or with a couple of other people. You don't have to play with a full party in order for a game to hold your attention for a really long time. Modern Warfare 3 does not do this. It seems that you have to play with a full party. Your team is absolutely horrible. They can't, most of the time, it seems that no one really knows what they're doing in this game at all. Or that's the way it seemed when I first played the game, that is. Of course, I haven't played it in a long time. Maybe things have changed a little bit, but it seems for the most part that people don't know what they're doing. You have to play with a team who knows what they're doing to win. You have to depend on your team more. And for some people, yes, this is a good thing. Some people, this allows more teamwork. But for people who don't even have the mics on, they're randoms in your game, it can make it quite frustrating to be able to do well. And it seems as though you have to be able to play with a full party in order to do well. That frustrates me. Final thing is holding my attention for a long period of time. Black Ops, I played the multiplayer in that game from its release date to the release of Modern Warfare 3. I played it all year. That's all I played was Black Ops, Black Ops, Black Ops, Black Ops. And it was because it was able to hold my attention for a really long time. Modern Warfare 3 is not able to do this. It cannot hold my attention. It frustrates me too much. And because of that, I don't want to play it. It's boring. It's not exciting. It's not new. They didn't add anything new to it, it seems, from Modern Warfare 2. They just changed up the guns a little bit. They changed up the maps. It didn't seem as though they added a whole bunch of new features that made it different, made it a different game. Black Ops did this. They added a whole bunch of different features. They added less bullet damage, so they took a little bit more bullets to kill people. They added, what else did they add? They added a whole new custom class setup. whole new customization. They added a whole bunch of customization, actually. Wager matches. They added just a ton into that game. They put effort into that game. This game, they did not put effort in. I think they released it too early. I think they could have done with a little bit longer in their production line when working on Modern Warfare 3. I think they could have taken a little bit longer time on it. Now, I know that some of this is because of due to the lawsuit that they had between Infinity Ward and Activision. There was a lawsuit after Modern Warfare 2 was released. I'm not quite sure exactly on the details of that, but I think that stalled production a little bit. Usually they take 2 full years to work on a Call of Duty game. For this game, they took less than that. It's obvious. It's plainly obvious that they took less than 2 years. I think that they should have released it a little bit later. They should have done an extra half a year, if that, maybe a little bit more, just half a year. If they'd spent just a little bit longer on their game, I think Infinity Ward could have made a much better game that would have held the attention of more people for longer. I think that Call of Duty is honestly going to start dying soon. They are producing these games like they're on an assembly line, year after year after year after year. Why are people spending $70 on a new game every single year to have a game that is exactly the same as one they already own? You have COD 4, World at War, Modern Warfare 2, Black Ops, Modern Warfare 3. All these games are pretty much just replicas of each other, just tweaked a little bit. Here and there, guns added, maps changed, just a fresh new look on the game. It's not like games like Oblivion where they spend years in their game, or Assassin's Creed where they also spend 2 or 3 or 4 years into their game. For the first Assassin's Creed game, they spent 10 years producing it. 10 years. That is absolutely insane when you think about it. Call of Duty is being produced in 2 years, right? Each Call of Duty, it takes 2 years to make it. If they spend a little bit longer, 3 years, 2.5 years, 4 years, it might be able to change it enough that it'll hold our attention for a little bit longer. They're producing these guys like items off an assembly line in a factory, and it's really getting to me. It's the same thing over and over again. As they say, same shit, different day. And I think that Call of Duty is only being bought because of its name. Call of Duty is not a good game. Good games are games like League of Legends. Good games are games like Skyrim. Good games are games like Assassin's Creed. Call of Duty is not a good game. Call of Duty is an okay game. All the people who are saying Call of Duty sucks, Call of Duty, Modern Battlefield 3 is better, Halo is better, any other game is better than Call of Duty, stuff like that. Those are the people who are actually looking at other games than Call of Duty. People who say Call of Duty is the best game ever, way better than all those other games. Those are the people who have not played the other games. Those are the people who are mindless drones who are just following what their favorite commentator says. And there's nothing wrong with that if you're enjoying playing the game, but you guys need to branch out a little bit more. There's other games out there, and I've been trying to show you other games on my channel, League of Legends, Minecraft, stuff that is different than Call of Duty. Now, Minecraft is already a popular game, but games like Skyrim, Dragon Age, Battlefield, they all get overshadowed by Call of Duty, and it is disappointing. It is really disappointing. There are people out there I know who play Call of Duty and they'll play those other games and who enjoy both. I'm not one of those people. I enjoy the other games. I don't enjoy Call of Duty anymore. There are people who only play Call of Duty and they refuse to play other games. So there are all different types of spectrums of people who like to play Call of Duty. And I think that Call of Duty is losing its ability to hold people's attention. There are a lot of people who are dropping it, me for example, and I think that eventually it's going to start dying. It's not going to last forever. Nothing lasts forever. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Remember, you can go watch this on your Xbox 360 in full HD. Remember to check out Corridor Digital's video. The link will be in the description with an annotation on the screen throughout the whole video. I'll talk to you guys later. I'm out. Peace!